because apparently they don't have a Pro Bowl. But here's my custom Pro Bowl right here. Let's get into it. First, we're gonna edit the depth chart though. Boom, that's the unis we're gonna wear. All of this was made by me, both teams. It's the team builder. I made everything. It's a good thing I made it too, because apparently they got rid of it. I don't know why they got rid of the Pro Bowl. Alright, here we go. AFC playing as them. Pro Bowl 26. My custom Pro Bowl 26 for you guys. Here it is. Pink field. It's the AFC stadium, so we're in Oakland, which is funny because in Madden 25 they did it in Oakland, and I did this for Madden. So AFC's home is in Oakland. Possibly could move to Vegas in the near future for an indoor stadium.
Visitor sideline, a look at their head coach. His side unable to make it 2-0 to start the year, dropping their game last week. In the same role on the other side, a look at their head coach. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome everybody, thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewitt.
So I put the NFC in what is called their NFL alternate team. Their NFL alternate one has red pants, but I decided to let them correspond with us, going all white and we go all colored. This is the NFL's uniform. This is what the NFL has for everybody. The pink, it's going to match the field. So this is the standard NFL Pro Bowl uni right here for the NFC. For the AFC, this is the favorite that I made. This is like my favorite one that I had probably enjoyed the most making. Other than the pink was pretty fun to make too, but the pink's supposed to be the standard NFL, whereas the chrome numbers on the color on color is the favorite one.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Stafford now on first down. That's That's a catch.
What a catch by JSN, bruh.
The big play nets him 17 yards.
The NFC won't switch, but for the AFC, we will do switches. Quarterbacks will switch at halftime just to get that out of the way. For running backs, first, second, third quarter, and then the starter comes back in. For receivers, they will each get a quarter, no turns. Oh, what a hit by PS2, and Christian Gonzalez jumps right on that.
That right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first
Now, there are going to be a couple guys that are wrong, but I'll tell you that I got it about 90% accurate, 95% accurate with the roster.
And then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So they come on offense.
All right, Josh Allen.
They're led out by
Tough.
the reigning NFL
We look
MVP.
tough in that already.
He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons. Josh Allen.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception. And his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Allen now on first down. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he set out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down.
Bruh. He was
You really
open.
want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Second down. Here's Allen again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. J.K. Scott on to put a charge into this one. And this will be his first effort of the contest.
Oh, we fucked up, but I didn't want to lose the yards, bruh. Hold on. This is interesting though, because we just set up Cam Little.
Nothing random about this call. Either they got the outcome in practice or saw something in the game film that convinced them this call.
All right, Cam Little, can you hit 68?
That's
Let's see.
a gross miscalculation on their end, and it cost them dearly.
It's off. It's user. It's off.
Not enough leg and too far left as well. And we continue to await our opening score in this ball game. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious.
What a play by Jettis.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. And this is going to be
Puka Nacua gets the first touchdown of the Pro Bowl. NFC
lead in the first quarter.
with the lead, man. It's already looking like I'm going to lose this challenge.
It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This is Allen to return. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second down carry for Taylor.
JT. In the AFC with a big run to JT. It's going to be a tie game. Jonathan Taylor popping off right there.
It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game. Seven.
I didn't equip Cam Little. He deserves it, but since Cameron Dicker's AFC, he's about the second best kicker in my opinion in the AFC. Then fuck it. Hopefully the NFC has Brandon Aubrey. I'm gonna have to check their ads too.
He's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense ready to take the field now.
Oh, why do I have a feeling
It's
it's
an
good,
interesting game for both they and their rivals.
It's all good.
Getting a key division
We just
matchup
missed
so
out on
early in
special
this
teams.
season. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Dumped off to his running back. It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit.
Yeah.
Bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Right to start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford finds him over the middle. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completes it. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, but the
Big play by JSM, but he's popped.
Close call there. All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. 47-yard line.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Shotgun snap to Stafford. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding
Got
up.
him.
They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Nakua with a big play.
It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 13 yards results in a first down.
On first down, here's Stafford. Has him on a quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
13 yards. And a first down.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. And he is in. Touchdown.
Damn, touchdown NFC. They take the lead.
So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Devon Achane to return it. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Offense to the line. Here we go. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives him the first. Now Allen. This one's complete over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a loss of
Allen.
2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he will take this in.
Got him.
Touchdown.
We're going to have a tie ball game at half.
That play really had all of the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that you can stretch that field. Grab check, skip catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Ticker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away.
Well,
Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't.
we're the DPI. I mean the OPI.
Boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. So at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. They get 22 out of that play. And that means first down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. First and 10. Here's Stafford. Nakua's got it again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
At the 31-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's third down. And 3 yards to go.
It's Stafford once more. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can track for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And they've taken back the lead.
NFC is going to lead at the half.
Field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South.
Some random ass
And it's
highlights.
Trevor Lawrence on target with that one. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Jaguars are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's Josh Downs. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half.
Justin Herbert now.
And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now, Herbert. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro, Nick Bonito.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert now.
36 yards.
Escapes out to the left. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Trying to work quickly now.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Back to the air, Herbert. Completed to Sutton. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Good work so far. He's got room. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The offense getting set to go. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Stafford from the gun. Lost control of another one. Scooped up by the defense. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And they get it back. Nearly a fumble lost by both teams on the same play. But it'll just be one.
No, I did that on purpose so that Derwin could get the ball.
There's nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all you hear me preach out all the time. Get the ball back. When they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
What a hit by James.
And Cortland Sutton taking the field once again. And the turnover puts him right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he's able to get... To the 32 before going down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Herbert finds him over the middle, and he'll get them enough for a first down. Herbert from the gun. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Good offenses. Get good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Achane. And he barrels across for the touchdown. These guys capitalize on the fumble with 6. Devon Achane with the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going? And
he got the 1 pink cleat, 1 red cleat.
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point.
They'll try to run it in. And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extending their lead.
Visitors to 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Dicker to kick off.
On the return, this is McCaffrey. Things going well so far.
Gone.
And he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown. They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. 1st and 10, Herbert. Andrews has it, working downfield. Oh, this big guy is moving. He does it. Touchdown.
Mark Andrews.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of being striped to the tight end. And I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Jukes away from one. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Visitors and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. All right, here comes Jeremy Cronshaw for the punt. It's 4th down. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Working quickly here.
18 yards on the play. That's good.
Herbert on 1st down. Flushed out now to his left. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. First down of the game for James Cook. And no 1st down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 8.
Go.
Brings up 3rd and
Again, it's Cook. Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. And that is a touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. It's a James Cook touchdown. Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for 2.
offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Here comes their offense out again. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's got a decent game before being brought down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's
Go. Set. Black 8. Ready.
they're going to pass it here. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's brought down. after
Game.
a short game.
AFC wins. I win the challenge for my
They
AFC
take a well-earned win in
Pro
this
Bowl
one.
punny.
And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.